In this video, I'll be showing you my setup for Android Auto on GrapheneOS. Your setup might be different depending on your vehicle and your needs, but my setup is basically used for Google Maps and calls and is pretty minimalist. So here we can see on the official website that Android Auto is supported. However, we have to install the version from the GrapheneOS App Store and not from the Play Store directly. So first, going into the GrapheneOS App Store, we need to install Google Play Services, which is the sandboxed version. This will allow you to then install Android Auto, which you install again from the GrapheneOS store. Once that's installed, there are a few settings and permissions to set up to get it working on your vehicle. So in the app info, these are the permissions that I have allowed. You don't necessarily have to allow all of them, but for my needs, I needed to allow access to the phone and the network and nearby devices. To access the other settings, we need to go to the apps and then sandbox Google Play. And here we can click on Android Auto. These permissions need to be switched on for it to connect to your vehicle. Depending if your vehicle needs wired or wireless, may allow you to turn these permissions on or off. I had to turn on both the wired and the wireless access in order to get it to work. Optionally, you can install Google Maps or voice commands or the Google app so you can talk to it. But I've installed just Google Maps, and all of these can be installed directly from the Play Store. To customize the Android Auto look on your vehicle, go into Sandbox Google Play, Android Auto, and then press Android Auto Settings. Here it will allow you to access options like Auto Load and customize the launcher. For some apps, like AntennaPod, it is supported, but I had to go through developer settings and allow unknown sources before it would show up on my vehicle dash. To access the developer settings from the Android Auto settings, you need to press on the version and permission info a number of times until developer settings is enabled. Then you can access developer settings from the Android Auto menu. And if you enable unknown sources, apps like AntennaPod that are supported will work on your Android Auto setup. So you can customize the launcher here. Now to use Android Auto for my vehicle, I simply have to plug in the cable. And after a few permission setups on the vehicle and the phone, it will connect automatically. By default, mine goes to Google Maps, as seen here. AntennaPod for podcasts is also working, as is AIMP Music Player. Phone calls are also coming through Android Auto. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't subscribed and this helped you out, please do so. If you have any further questions about how to use Android Auto on GrapheneOS, please leave a comment below, and I'll do my best to help you out.